I've just arrived here at By the Wood campsite here in Shropshire, and loads of space at the moment. Fortunately, facilities are back open, so camping's full on again. Yeah, but the weather's a little bit blowy, and there's some big black clouds and heavy rain approaching, so I better get on with it. So the tent I'm pitching today is this Coleman Castle Pines 4L tent. Now, you might have seen on our website recent review post listing the fantastic new range of Coleman tents. Now, this isn't a paid review, despite what YouTube might say, but Coleman did send me this tent. Now, if you look at our post on our website, I go through a lot of tents, looked at a lot of the Coleman tents. They've introduced a brand new range this year that I think is very good. You get a lot of features, you get a lot of tent for the money. And Coleman asked me, so out of all of those, which one would I like to get my hands on and try sample? And that's this one. It's the Coleman Castle Pines 4L. It's the slightly larger version of the 4. It's slightly longer, hence the 4L. So if you've got a smaller family, ideal for family camping holidays, but it's not too big for weekend camping as well if you want that little extra bit of space. So I think this is a cracking tent. There's a lot of features for it, and you get a lot for the price. So Coleman have already produced a really good video on how to pitch the tent, so have a look at I'll put a link to it. You might see it there or wherever it appears on YouTube, but you can see I'm going to try and pitch it myself. Now, as mentioned, the weather's pretty lousy today. It's not raining right now. It has been. The ground is sodden, but it's extremely blowy, and I'm just on my own pitching this. The others come and join me later once I've done all the hard work. So I need to crack on and try and get this pitched. So don't laugh if it goes horribly wrong, because the wind is really strong. Although I am quite fortunate that the campsite owners let me pitch by these trees landscape quite nicely here, and that's protected me a little bit. But yeah, quite keen to get this up and see what it actually looks like in the flesh. Got quite good instructions inside. So here are the tent pegs that you get with it. They're fairly good tent pegs as well for 10 there. They're rather thick and sturdy, so they're not bad. So start pitching out, just going to put them lightly into the four corners. So here they are. Yeah, so this is a pole tent, not an inflatable one, but there's nothing wrong with pole tents, and we'll put these together. This red pole goes in the red sleeve at the back. Right, well, I've nearly finished picking out the guy lines, and just coming here to get out of the rain. I don't know whether you can hear it. It's blowing, it's raining quite a bit. But fortunately, got the tent up in time, and really like this porch area. I mean, you know, if you're watching my videos, you know I go on about these built-in porches, but immediately just being able to come inside, get out of the rain. Unfortunately, it's a reality of camping in the UK. It's going to be wet sometimes, but yeah, it's a good size area. I might get a chair set up here in a bit. Got a few more guy lines to finish. Not had a look inside the tent now, so I think what we can do is unzip it and just see what it's like. Bear in mind, I'm not finished pegging it out completely at the moment. So let's have a look inside. Okay, right. Oh. Sure. Okay. I really like the blue colour. Nice and fresh. Right, I've got a vent sill to open over there. This is the side door. I don't know what you can see is a bug mesh on there. And then obviously we've got a bug mesh on the front here as well. I've just rolled the main waterproof door up at the top there. Nice light ceiling and plenty of lighting. Now we've got these zip up blinds, so they're really quick to open and close, or just leave them part way up. Which ties up, look at it messy. Just put those down. And we got those everywhere. We've got those even on these little side windows as well. So yeah, unzip those. So lighting. I'll tidy those away in a bit. Okay, right. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the rain out there. Actually, this one you don't often see is a little mini car with a little mini caravan on. Right, yeah, so the bedrooms. Already, the inner tent was already set up, so you didn't have to do that. And we undo this. Now these have got the really dark Coleman blackout bedrooms. And as you can see, it's light in the tent, but fairly dark in the bedrooms. So, got the mesh open at the back, the ventilation mesh at the back. Always want that open. And just let me take this camera off at the moment. Excuse me while I fiddle around with it. Right, there we go. Okay, so here's the divider, which has got a zip, so you can remove that. Now, a lot of tents these days are skimming on the bottom zip, so you got a lot of tents with just toggle dividers, and this is left dangling around, flapping around. So it's really nice to see Coleman have got the option to zip it up. If you don't want little ones crawling in and disturbing you, they don't need to, then you can zip that up if you want them to. And I'm sure some of them will work out how to unzip, but it does mean that if you do have little ones, you can easily unzip, get to them in the night without having to go out through the door. But if you want a bit of privacy, you can seal that up. Right, so main tent looks really bright. Camera struggles to adjust. Let's try to do this now. So let's do one hand down. There's a little stop there. Let's just stop a bit more. There you go. Wow. Okay. You know what? I've never seen that before. With the light coming in there, does that look like a green LED strip? That is really cool. I like that. I think my lads can like that too. So yeah, it's very dark in here. Yeah, hand in front of the camera. I don't know whether you can see that. So it's daytime. Okay, it's not the sunniest of days today, but it's pretty dark, isn't it? That's pretty good, isn't it? They say as well that it will insulate a little bit better these blackout rooms as well. Now look, I've just discovered that you've got an extra vent mesh on here as well, an extra panel, so you can just open the top bit, very top bit there, head height. You've got airflow coming in, but it stops there, and then this is completely private. So if you wanted a nap or just get changed somewhere as a changing room, this is perfect. No one's going to be able to see in here, and yeah, I really like that. That's a good addition. Little toggles to tidy that away, and then we're back in the dark. That is just really, I think they've improved this over the years, and it's really quite amazing how dark these bedrooms are. So looking forward to getting a good night's sleep. Let's do it handy. Holding the camera, there we go. Hopefully you've got a good see of that, and there you can see a bit more at the back here. You've got a little lantern hanging point for in the bedroom, so that's good. Storage pockets as well. You've got storage pockets down here as well to put things in, so useful if you're laying down in there, and then storage pockets here on the outside for living space. And let's just open up this second bedroom. It's another double bedroom, and there we go. Same again, lantern hook. You can see the zip divider from this side. About the same again. So yeah, that's really good. Right, I need to check the weather. I'll finish pegging this out and get ready. Here's the floor and the living space. You see it's a good size. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some furniture. We're staying here another night, so we're going to set it up for a bit of a camping break. Put some furniture in. It'll give you some idea what it looks like. Obviously, if you're just weekend camping, just one night, you probably won't want to bring much furniture, but if you're here for a longer camping holiday, furniture certainly does help. And taking it easy, I've got an electric hookup, so that's somewhere out there, and there's electric hookup entry points either side. So here's one here, see that red line there? That's one on that side, and that's one on that side, and that's really handy having them on both sides, because you don't know where you're going to end up pitching or where the electricity is going to be. So we'll get that all running. But the front here, which I've not pegged out yet, she's looking around, is this that lays flat. So this can come up and zip if you want to completely fill that in, or you can lay it flat and some pegs go in the hole there, stop you tripping over when coming in. So not a bad tent, very good tent. And there's the porch. I love nice big windows. It's really sheltered actually. I've got the storm straps in. I don't know whether you can hear the weather. It is quite blowy out there. Someone apparently pitched under there last night and said you could try there, but I went over there and there's all branches and little bits of, well, branches, but twigs and stuff all there. So I didn't fancy camping under a tree in the storm, but here's okay. We've got a bit of hedge there. It's actually a little windbreak. Right, so I'm going to carry on getting this set out. Now we don't have the carpets for this Castle Pines 4L. So unfortunately I can't show you that. I do have another carpet I'm going to put in here, so that won't quite match the tent, but hopefully it'll give you a good idea of what that's like. Right, I better get on. Okay, just finished pegging out. Still got the inside to sort out and tidy up the lines in there. That's looking a bit tidier. Got the lay flat entrance there, although on a slight hill. That's because I made it a little bit squarer there. A bit of a rush trying to get this up in the rain, so we've got it pitched now. I didn't quite, as you might have seen, didn't quite follow their complete guidance because I was doing it on my own. Now, should we check the time? Yeah, that's taken about an hour to pitch and set up on my own. I did stop though, didn't I, and film it. It was raining, so I came inside. But yeah, that's set up, all the guy lines untied, and now pitched out. A lovely big vent at the back there. Get around this side and whoosh, and yeah, you can see that's open now. I think I got the vent from the low vent. So there's a low vent there. I think I'll go on the other side to put out. But yeah, we got that there, and you can see the way the flat heads on the tent pegs really work well, because even on this strap line here is a little eyelet to put that through, so you don't trip on that. Got the storm straps in. We tied it up. It's actually spitting the rain again at the moment. Not too bad. Let's get these out. So yeah, so you see I was struggling a little bit on my own. It's always with the pole tents where you got to push a thing on the one side and then on the other side. So what I did is I just took the top peak line there and just tied it to the handle of the car, and that just helps bring it up. It just takes the pressure off trying to get those other ones in, and then once I did that, you saw it went up really quickly. So there you go. Yeah, I really like the colours and styling of them this year. It's a really nice fresh colour on the campsite. I'm getting soaked at the moment. Go back into the porch area here. I've got a chair, coat dry now. It's pouring rain, I've got the coat on. So yeah, so I'm gonna get this set up. I'm gonna sit down on a cuppa and get the inside set up. But yeah, so far all good. Okay, a little bit more set up now with some furniture in here. As you see, you've got a kitchen unit there. I'm obviously not using all of it at the moment. A table and washing facility, sanitising, COVID friendly, heater and all this sort of stuff. The bedroom on this one I've absolutely stuffed. So I've got an oversized self-inflating mat there and a camp bed as well. So that's stuffed the bedroom quite a lot to the full, and just another mat there which I haven't quite put up yet. As I mentioned earlier, we don't have the carpet for the Castle Pines 4L. It's a really old Coleman carpet. It's one we bought must be nearly 2 decades ago maybe, but it's doing the job. It doesn't quite fit, as you see, so if you got this with the carpet, you'll get it fitting all the way to the edges, not leaving any cold gaps like this. But yeah, set up and ready to go. Well, these things happen to all of us. Well, so there's me plugging in the electrics to try and get the kettle on to make a brew, and nothing's working. And you know, these things sometimes trip at the campsite, and here they've got fairly good new facilities. Anyway, spoke to the owners. We went around and tried our electric hookup on a number of points that were working, still dead. So it looked like it's our electric hookup that's gone. Fortunately, they were very kind enough to lend us one, so they gave us a little extension to borrow. So it's just saved me rushing out to the shops last minute to get a new electric hookup just before they close. So that's really kind of them here. So at last, got a kettle boiling, time for a brew, and to finally sit down. Oh, good morning. It's last day of camp, and it's been a long weekend with a lot of rain. So the tent's fed really well. It's been blowy, it's been hammering down with rain at times, and yeah, tent's been really well. It's been really good space. Porch has worked really well. We're just going through the usual of trying to pack everything up in there at the moment. Say hello to everyone. Hello. She's sitting down, but she's working. Yeah, so the tent's done really well. We're definitely giving it the thumbs up. It's worked really well. So we're going to put it away. I was going to do a video of actually us putting it away, trying to get it in the bag, but it's only just stopped raining. It's soaking wet. We don't live that far from here, actually, from the campsite. So we're going to pack everything up, and I'm just going to fold it up, going to shake it down, put it in the boot of the car, and take it home and dry it out properly there before trying to get it in the bag. Just try and keep everything as dry as possible before storing it away. But yeah, Castle Pines 4L from Coleman worked really well. The blackout bedrooms work really well. That zip green strip, as I mentioned before, is really good. As your eyes adjust in the morning and daytime comes, there's a little bit of light does seep in. Not enough to wake you, but just a little bit through the air vents, which helps you get up in the morning and find your way out. But they work really well. They really are dark, and I think they've improved those blackout bedrooms over the years. They're very good. So yeah, so time to pack up. It's been a good camp, and hopefully we'll get away in this tent again very soon.